Life can be overwhelming. Work pressures, personal conflicts, social expectations. Our lives are filled with triggers that often make it hard to stay calm and focused. The ability to manage emotions in these moments is what often separates those who crumble under challenges from those who adapt, grow, and thrive. In this video, we'll dive into the power of emotional detachment, what it truly means, why it's essential for building resilience, and how you can incorporate it into your daily life for greater clarity, peace, and strength. Emotional detachment is not about becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it's a purposeful skill that allows you to experience emotions without being swept away by them. In mastering emotional detachment, you allow yourself to face life's challenges with greater control, composure, and confidence. Let's explore how this works in depth. Let's start by clearing up a common misconception. Emotional detachment does not mean ignoring or suppressing your feelings. Emotional suppression happens when we shove our emotions aside, pretending they don't exist. Over time, this leads to stress, emotional outbursts, and even health problems. Emotional detachment, however, is the ability to create space between your emotions and your reactions. Imagine your emotions as waves in the ocean. It means acknowledging your emotions, observing them, and choosing how to respond with intention. This isn't about turning into a robot. Emotional detachment allows you to maintain empathy and connection with others, but also ensures that you're not taken hostage by your emotions. By practicing detachment, you develop clarity and the ability to navigate challenges more effectively. Resilience is the capacity to adapt and recover in the face of adversity. It's what keeps you standing when life tries to knock you down. Emotional detachment plays a crucial role in fostering this kind of inner strength. Why is this? Emotional detachment creates stability. When you maintain a sense of calm distance from your overwhelming emotions, you're more likely to make rational decisions, whether it's solving conflicts in relationships or handling workplace stress. Without detachment, emotions can cloud your judgment, leading to impulsive reactions and regret later on. Additionally, detachment helps reduce stress and burnout. When you learn to let go of emotional overinvestment in events or outcomes, you free yourself from the constant emotional highs and lows that are mentally and physically draining. This steadiness is the foundation of resilience. At this point, you might be thinking, does emotional detachment mean I'll stop caring about people or situations? Absolutely not. Let's address a few common myths about this concept. Many people assume that detachment equals indifference. That couldn't be further from the truth. Emotional detachment doesn't strip away your ability to care, it refines it. It allows you to care without losing yourself in the process. Another myth is that emotional detachment makes you unemotional. This is also false. Rather than erasing your emotions, detachment helps you navigate them more skillfully. You can recognize your emotions, learn from them, and then decide how much impact they'll have on your actions. Finally, some people believe that emotional detachment removes passion or drive. In reality, it does the opposite. It prevents burnout by ensuring you remain focused and energized rather than being drained by emotional volatility. So, how can you begin cultivating emotional detachment in your own life? Here are some practical, actionable steps. Practice mindfulness. Instead of reacting impulsively to emotions, learn to observe them. Mindfulness practices, like meditation or even taking a slow, deep breath, help you notice when emotions arise without instantly acting on them. Set boundaries. Boundaries protect your mental space. Practice saying no when you need to prioritize your well-being. 3. Challenge cognitive distortions. Emotions often come from thoughts, and thoughts aren't always accurate. If you feel anxious or overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Reframe negative thoughts into more balanced perspectives. 4. Pause before reacting. The ability to pause is powerful. When you feel the heat of an emotion building, take a few seconds to stop and evaluate. This small pause can prevent regret and help you choose a thoughtful response. Consistency is key to mastering emotional detachment. Adopting small habits over time can make detachment second nature. Here are some daily practices to get started. Journaling. Write about your emotions to clarify and process them. Reflect on what triggered them and how you can respond differently next time. Meditation. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day strengthens your ability to focus and detach from automatic emotional responses. Breathing techniques. Simple exercises like inhaling deeply for 4 seconds, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4 can calm emotional surges in moments of stress. Gratitude practice. Keeping a gratitude journal helps to maintain perspective and prevents you from being overly weighed down by negative emotions. Be kind to yourself. Detachment isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Recognize that setbacks are part of growth. By incorporating even 1 or 2 of these habits into your daily routine, you'll notice a shift, not just in how you process emotions, but in how you carry yourself through life. One of the greatest challenges to emotional detachment is within relationships. We often become emotionally enmeshed with loved ones, their problems, and their reactions. Emotional detachment can drastically improve your relationships by fostering healthier dynamics. Detachment reduces codependency, where your emotions are overly tied to someone else's behavior or approval. By creating emotional space, you allow yourself to maintain individuality and self-respect, which actually strengthens connections in the long run. However, detachment doesn't mean withdrawing love or support. You can still deeply care while being mindful of your limits. For example, instead of reacting emotionally to a partner's frustration, detachment helps you remain calm, listen actively, and respond thoughtfully. By setting boundaries with kindness and consistently practicing detachment, you can foster better communication, healthier interactions, and deeper levels of understanding in all types of relationships. What about those moments when life feels truly overwhelming? Whether it's a difficult conversation, a conflict, or a sudden setback, emotional detachment can be your ally. For example, imagine dealing with a heated argument at work. Without emotional detachment, you might instantly react, becoming defensive or upset, which escalates tensions. With detachment, you take a breath, acknowledge your emotions, and choose to respond from a place of calm and clarity, helping to de-escalate the situation. Detachment also shines in moments of disappointment or failure. Instead of being consumed by self-doubt or frustration, detachment allows you to evaluate the situation objectively, learn from it, and move on without unnecessary emotional baggage. Emotional detachment isn't about suppressing your emotions or becoming disconnected from the world around you. It's about gaining mastery over how your emotions influence your thoughts, decisions, and actions. By practicing detachment, you build clarity, strengthen your resilience, and empower yourself to handle life with greater composure and confidence. The best part? Emotional detachment is a skill anyone can learn. With mindful habits, intentional boundaries, and consistent practice, you can transform the way you experience life. So, begin today. Start small, whether it's pausing before reacting or journaling about your emotions, and witness the impact emotional detachment can have on your personal growth. Let this empowering skill bring you closer to the peace, strength, and resilience you deserve.